Yeah, it's been a while. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been around almost 8 months since my last upload actually. And it's because I had a lot of work schedule that was impossible to overlook. But now I'm back here. I have a couple of things to talk to you about today, but before that, check this out. Wait. Oh, Jesus. Huh? Not that cool. Anyway, let's go over there and I'll tell you why I'm doing this right now. This deck of cards was given to me by a friend of mine, and he gave it to me last year during a time when I didn't really have much time to commit to this, to commit to performance, to commit to making videos or anything like that. And I never opened it, and it was always just stored away. And finally, when I got to open it right now, it was sort of like, it felt weird. It was like when I opened it up, it was like, there it is. I'm free now. I'm going to commit myself to this now. Anyway, that aside, let me tell you why I'm talking to you right now. The first thing is obvious. It's basically me announcing that I'm back. These videos are now going to be so much more consistent right now than ever before, because I wasn't really that consistent, I think, with my upload patterns. It was like a video, 3 months, another video, something like that. And I'm going to try to do as much of this as I can. Now I know a lot of you are wondering, well, okay, that's it. Cool, you're back. I mean, fine, but why making this long video about it? It's because, let me answer that question with a question. Have you ever had the urge to do something? When I say urge, I'm not talking about that you wanted to do something. I'm saying when you had to do something. We just knew that this is an itch you have to scratch. You have to do this. Some people may call this urge their passion, their dream, just an activity they always wanted to do. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest things in my life has been wanting to have my own stage show by the time I'm 30 in New York City. I know. It's my favorite place in the world because that's literally where everything about my performance changed forever. And some of you may know that I perform mentalism and hypnosis, stage hypnosis. I performed at corporate events, I've performed a lot of charity events and private parties and all that. Mentalism is essentially me combining psychology, intuition, hypnosis and trickery to create the illusion of mind reading. I never claim to have powers or anything like that. I never claim to be connected to a higher realm or anything. In fact, if you've seen the TV show The Mentalist, you actually may be aware of what I'm talking about. So the reason I've always wanted to do this is because, one, New York is my favorite place, and second, because the reason I perform is the connection that a performer shares with their audience. Especially someone in our craft, mentalism, magic, something like that, the entire show is dependent on your audience. So the connection you make is unlike any other. For the lack of a better term, I've always referred to it as a magical connection. Now, there's nothing esoteric about that. It's just something you have to experience to understand. And so the reason that I'm making this right now is that I'm starting a vlog type series where I'm documenting my journey from this point where I'm 18 years old right now, turned 18 a couple of months back, till I perform my stage show in New York City. I know I keep bringing up New York, and there's actually a big reason for it. When I say that it changed the way I perform forever, it's not a lie. In fact, hold on right here. When I was in New York City, when I visited New York for the first time in 2016, I went to a magic shop called Tannen's Magic. It's the oldest magic shop in New York, and it is one of the best places in the world. And it was over there that I interacted with people like Magic Ballet. If any of you watch the TV show Close Up Kings, you may recognize him. So it was over there when I was performing mentalism, and I was recommended this book. It's Psychological Subtleties 2 by Banashek. It's Psychological Subtleties 2 by Banashek. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this book and the contents within changed everything about me. The way I think about performance, the way I craft my performance, the way I talk to my movements in performance. This one book has made me a better performer than probably every other book I've read related to performance or anything else combined. And that's why this book always holds a special place in my heart. And I bought this at Tannen's Magic. And I think because of that and similar memories that I have of New York, whenever I think of New York, it's the place where some of the best memories of my life happened. Where I realized so much about the art that I'm in. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, that is one place where I must take my stage show. There's one place that I dream of performing at. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is my documentation of that journey, because I love that journey. Why 30, you may ask? It just seems like the perfect amount of time, approximately the perfect amount of time for me to develop as a performer, develop my craft, and also create a situation where I'm able to perform a stage show there. And guys, while watching this process, this journey that I'm documenting, maybe one of you sitting at home is reminded of a passion that you've been neglecting, and maybe you decide to pick that up, and that's amazing to me. So guys, if you consider yourself to be a disruptor, ever wanted to do something that challenges the status quo, or just want to be part of my journey, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of things coming for you. Yeah. See you next time. This took way too many takes.